sighting, everyone. Hold on, I'm just trying to reposition. And there seems to be a bit of hyena activity around here at the base of this tree, but Shadow is still up there. Hold on, Vium, is this out your way? Is that okay? Perfect. There's a little gap in the roof, so we've had to put our roof on just because of the weather, and there's been a change. Now these hyenas are still hanging around, still looking for bits and pieces of food. I see. There's 1, 2, 3 hyena, 4. I think there's still the 5 hyena around here, and you can see Hosana is. You can just see in the top right, left-hand corner. You can see Hosana there on the termite mound. And young male leopard. I haven't seen any sign of Shadow's cub again. I think it's just hiding at the back, trying to stay out of the way of all these hyena and leopards. There's a lot going on here. See these hyena running up and down, looking for food. Let's see, just keep watching Hosana. Yep. He's going up the termite mound. Now that's interesting because the one hyena started walking towards him. So he obviously didn't enjoy that very much. You see, he's very cautious. I mean, the young male leopard doesn't want to be injured by a hyena. And I think they're more interested in seeing if he's got food hidden anywhere. So that's why they're walking backwards and forwards and sniffing around and looking, hanging around under the trees. So Chemex, you were asking if the hyenas can climb. No, they can't. They can't, not at all. Hyenas cannot climb trees. So that's why the leopards are very clever in hoisting their kills into trees, keeping it out of reach of the hyena. And you see this more experienced leopard, Shadow, is up in the tree at the moment. She's resting up there. She's got nothing to worry about now while she's up there. Nothing will bother her. Might see 1 or 2 other vehicles around here also joined us in the sighting. It's always great for tourists to come out and enjoy sightings like this firsthand, up close and personal. Now, for those of you who have only joined us now, don't forget we are live. You can send us your questions, #SafariLive via Twitter. And this sighting has been going on for a while. We've had a wonderful morning. Drove around for the first, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour, seeing very little. It's been overcast and raining slightly. And then we came to have a look what was going on with the sighting with Shadow. She made an impala kill yesterday. Her and her cub were feeding on it. Hyena stole it from her. She stole it back, hoisted it in a tree. When we got here this morning, there was a young male leopard up in the tree, and it was Hosana. And he seems to be doing this quite regularly, kind of scavenging, and it's clever. Male leopards actually do that quite often. They scavenge off kills from females, chase them off. It's an easy meal for them. And he was up in the tree feeding, and then he came down, and Shadow is up in another tree resting, just staying away from the hyena. And the cub, she left a little bit behind us. We'll try to find it for you a little bit later, see if we can get a view of it. Always nice to see that little cub. Roshni, you asked how much bigger can Hosana get? Well, he'll still get much bigger. I would say he'll probably reach his full adult size at the age of about 4 years old. 4, maybe 5 years old. There he goes. He's been walking around, but look how big his belly is. So, Roshni, it's hard to describe to you how much bigger he would get. I'd say another 20% larger, maybe, if you can get an idea of that. I would say 10 to 20% larger. So hyena seems to have found something and is crunching on. Is it just a piece of stick or? Powerful jaws. Mr. P, you asked if I'd rather be a leopard or a hyena. There's actually a lovely view now of shadow over my shoulders. She's lifted her head a bit. Mr. P, I'd much rather be a leopard, to be honest. Hyena are interesting animals and fascinating, actually. But I would rather be a leopard. There we go. Beautiful view of her face. You can see she's still just watching around, keeping an eye on these hyena, seeing what is going on. And look, she's got a little piece there. So she found a little piece of the carcass to feed on. Look at that. Not much there. I don't know what part it is. Looks just like a little bone that she's chewing on there. I know some of you are still wondering where that little cub is. As I said, it's behind us somewhere. It's been hiding. It is still around. I'll try to find it for you just shortly. I think let's just sit here for a while. No rush this morning, so we can spend the rest of the drive here if we'd like. Look at her sharp claws. You can see her holding on that tree and that piece of carcass. That hyena's got something in his. I think that's a piece of meat that Hosana had earlier, or a piece of bone. That's what that hyena's chewing on now. His powerful jaws crunching the bones. Mr. P, you said, well, seeing as a leopard is, well, I would prefer to be a leopard, what would be my favorite kill or preferred kill? I wonder. Look, I think these impala are pretty tasty. Impala, maybe a warthog. Warthog and impala, I would say. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Kudu, maybe a young kudu. Don't judge me, but kudus are very tasty. we've had so much going on this last week. I've had wonderful sightings with all of you on Safari Live. We had that male lion up in the tree. We had Tingana. We had yesterday we had a wonderful sighting with Shadow and a cub. And this morning again now 3 leopards. We had Tundi the other day up in a tree. There's been so many great sightings. Jamal, you asked if hyenas are friendly with humans. No, no, don't forget these are wild animals, Jamal. Can't say they're friendly or not friendly. They're wild animals. Hyenas would choose to run away. If I had to run as a hyena now, they'd run away from us. They'd be afraid of us. They're curious at times. Hyenas come into camp, as some of you know. We've got to be very careful with the dustbins. They do come into camp from time to time, but if we do run out and make a noise, they run away. So I don't think you can say any animal is friendly towards humans, or wild animal at least. These animals tolerate us and they allow us to view them, but not a case of them being friendly towards us. Okay, well, let's go across now all the way back to the Mara. And Taylor's still sitting at the river, and I think she's got some big crocodiles she wants to show you. Let's go and see.
So